Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates baseball starts right now. Jeff Locke starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
Now at the plate, number 99. He will lead this one off today.
The left fielder, number 99.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, Dero. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here. Worry about getting on that bird for 8 games after this one here today.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Locke has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Now it's 2-0. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
So digging in now, Billy Butler. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0 home. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
From the belt, the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Runners are at first and third, one away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with two outs instead of one. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Standing in now, Michael Bush, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And they're runners at the corners now. He's set. The 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Runners on first and third, two away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Hit to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Walker Buell will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Stockton.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, fourth in the NL in that category. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he pops it up. Castro into shallow left. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me: they are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Giancarlo Stanton comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. D-Row, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Stanton is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Runner goes for third. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get back in safely. Fouled away. Reyes, the runner at second with 1 away. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. And he fouls this one off. The pause and the 0-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
The set and the 1-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and here now is Hanley Ramirez.
The third baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
To the plate now, Jake Sweeney, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. In now, number 45. And there he goes towards second. Hit out towards second. Moustakas has it, and there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Walker Buell, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Reyes has a play, and that ends the inning. One left for LA. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Carlos Santana now. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
The third baseman, Carlos Santana.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. In the air out to straightaway left. Number 99 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
So now to the plate, number 23. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 1-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Striding in, Nelson Hahn. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We'll move to the third with no score. Next for the Dodgers, number 99. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, number 99.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. grounded to the right. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. Here's Starlin Castro. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box, Billy Butler, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Butler, 33 years old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box now, Ramon Flores, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Running is Castro in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready with the 0-2. Two out with the man at first. Runner going a second time. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Castro has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Jose Reyes. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
And a ball, 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Weekly hit to third. Knee high, he barehands it. It's late. He's safe. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right...
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. So coming to the plate, Michael Busch comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Full count now. Popped him up. Moustakas is there. 1 away.
Now batter.
So striding forward now, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. The bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Stepping up now, Jake Sweeney. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate now, number 45, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Chris Davis at the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's taken for strike 1. The 0-1. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Oye, como va? It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The bat, number 23.
In now, number 23. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes a called strike 2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Number 99 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The pitcher, Walker Buehler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Walker Buehler is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here it comes. Popped him up. Davis has room in foul territory. 1 down.
Now
digging in once again, number 99. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Softly hit toward the hole. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
2 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The 0-2 home. Now a hard liner. Foul. The 0-2 once more. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman, and that'll be that. Dodgers down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. 6th home run on the season for him, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
We've seen that before out of Andrew McCutchen. He just loves hitting at this ballpark in Pittsburgh. PNC, this guy's hit some big home runs in this ballpark over the years, and it's pretty apparent he loves hitting back home in Pittsburgh.
Now back, left fielder, Nelson.
So now to the plate, Nelson Hahn. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he falls behind 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Fouled away. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Standing in now, Jeff Locke. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That's popped up. In there, a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Into the box now, Jose Reyes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
He's set. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's down.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runners on first with 1 down. 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop. Fastball in there, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Outside, that's the ball.
A line shot to third base.
The first baseman, number 19.
So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. First offering on its way.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
1-1 the count to Chris Davis.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Pulled toward right center field. Flores is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Billy Butler.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First offering on its way.
Ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Ramon Flores. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one, 0-1. Hit in the air out to right. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Striding in once again, Michael Busch. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Flores is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Up next for the Buccos, number 23, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. And now here's another fly ball, this one carrying out to right field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Stepping in, Nelson Hahn, runner in scoring position with two gone. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with two gone. Ready for another shot now, Jeff Locke. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
No, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
McCutchen comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Next up for Los Angeles, Jake Sweeney, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. To short, hit hard. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. At the plate, number 45. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Alex Guerrero will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Alex Guerrero.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is McCutchen. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Aaron Crow gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Aaron Crow.
Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Number 99 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready now, Mike Moustakas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Two and 1. Bases are empty, one man out. All even now, 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Ripped to second base. He's got it. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, you see some throwing errors sometimes, but you don't see them from the second baseman that often. Looked like he was trying to aim it instead of throwing it, and the result is an E4.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
2 out here and a runner at second. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
1-1.
In for strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air to center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Pirates leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 99. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-0. He's in there for strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for called strike 2. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. He'll get it into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Stepping in now, Starlin Castro. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw will get Castro at first as he can't quite beat it out. So striding in, Billy Butler. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Into the box now, Ramon Flores, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Oh, and a perfect location there as he catches the corner for strike 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Bush, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Digging in, Hanley Ramirez. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First pitch on its way.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 23. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ryan Cook is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
For the Dodgers, number 46, Ryan Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's kicked out.
The 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. From the belt, the pitch. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. 3-0 pitch. Is a heater in there for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The left fielder, number 24, Nelson.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nelson Hahn. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Logan Morrison will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26, Logan Morrison.
High in the air out to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Edward Paradis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Edward Parody.
Striding in to start the ninth, Jake Sweeney, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Full count, 3-2.
3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now at the plate, number 45. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. From the stretch. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is McCutchen. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Number 8 will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Number 8.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. Now in the box, number 99. He's working on bringing home the tying run, standing at second base. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
To the plate now, Starlin Castro, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 1-0 home.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the stretch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Swinging a soft liner, but this is speared by the first baseman. Digging in and looking for more, Billy Butler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
The 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1 and 2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. And it's fouled away. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Pittsburgh took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jeff Locke with his 4th win this season. Walker Buell pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Edward Paradis earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run on 9 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.